name's Alicia and I am host of STEAM Lab Saturday. The first Saturday of every month we have a fun STEAM Lab. We alternate between in-person and online, and today we're doing a virtual stream of STEAM Lab Saturday. So we're going to be making zombie juice today with a couple of ingredients. Now today's STEAM Lab Saturday, if you're following along, make sure you have a grown-up with you because we're using dry ice, which is really, we have to be very careful with it, okay? So let's go over our materials and then we're gonna go make some zombie juice, all right? We have a couple of things that we need to have. If you're following along, you can follow along with me. If you're just watching and then you wanna do it later, that's cool too. Okay, let me switch my screen. Okay, so I have everything on my table. Let me move stuff around so you can see. So these are the things that you need for today's STEAM Lab. We'll need some thick gloves for the dry ice because we don't want to touch dry ice with our bare hands. We can get freeze burn. So we need some thick gloves. I have these rubber gloves, but you can use cloth gloves as well. You need a hammer, a straw, some cups, a cup. I'm using 2 today, but you can just use 1. I wanted to do it twice or have it done 2 at the same time. So plastic cups, a straw, and then some juice, any kind of juice you like, and then the glove to go over the it's called a Nitrile glove. Latex also works, but watch out for allergies. If you have a latex allergy, you want to use a Nitrile glove. Okay. All right, and then in this cooler, I have my dry ice, okay? So we have to be really careful with our dry ice. I'm not gonna touch it with my bare hands. All right, yeah, okay, so you can see it. Oh, there's the dry ice. So just a warning with dry ice, it's totally safe for zombies and ghosts, but it needs a warning with us. Please exercise caution with using it. We always have to wear, especially with children, we always have to wear gloves. We don't touch it too long. And then in beverages, only use big chunks. We don't want to, you want to make sure you don't drink any of the dry ice. We'll get to that part during the STEAM Lab, okay? So, we'll get to that part. When we drink it, we'll drink it at the very end. Make sure we don't drink any of the dry ice. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get started. So first things first, we want to make our zombie juice, we're going to talk about a couple of science terms. The dry ice is a solid. It's just like regular ice, but it is a solid. But when ice melts, it melts from a solid to a liquid. But when dry ice changes into the next state of matter, it's called sublimation. Sublimation is a transition from a solid phase to a gas phase. So it goes right from being solid to a gas. It doesn't change into a liquid. So that's the cool thing about dry ice, okay? Regular ice that's frozen water goes back to water at this water state, but dry ice, it sublimates to carbon dioxide, and that's another thing. We don't want to breathe any of it in because it's carbon dioxide, so be careful with it too. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? So states of matter, we have things that are solid, liquid, and gas, right? So today we're going to see something solid sublimate into something gas, and it's going to look cool, and it's going to make our gloves turn into zombie hands and erase them, and we'll see what happens. Okay, all right, I think we're ready to get started. I'm going to move my dry ice down here, switch my camera. Okay, so first step is the hammer is optional. You can also bang your dry ice against the table if you want to. So you don't need a hammer. First step is to put your gloves on. Okay. You want to make sure we're extra safe. These are thick gloves, so my fingers and hands are protected from the ice, the dry ice. Oh, let me move my straw. I'm going to move my straw out of the way. Okay. We got 1 cup, 1 glove, juice, hammer, Put my strong, thick gloves on. I'm going to switch my camera again. Make sure that, so if you don't have thick gloves, you don't want to do this experiment. Wait till you get your hands on some really good gloves before you attempt it, because I don't want you to have to use your bare hands. And kids, make sure you have a grown-up helping you with the experiment, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to take the dry ice, put it on the table, and do, oh, there's already pieces in here that are broken, but you could just do a little tap, tap, break, break, break and dry ice, break and dry ice, break and dry ice on a Saturday. Okay. So you reach in. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell everyone? I forgot to tell everyone where you can find dry ice. I found dry ice at a grocery store in my neighborhood. So usually at your local grocery store, they'll have dry ice. If they don't, then you can ask them where to find it. But I found it at my local market where I live. So yeah, not too hard to find. Okay. So I'm gonna reach in, take a big piece of dry ice, big chunk like this. Whoa. Put it in my cup. I'm gonna put the ice back in my little cooler, and you can already see it's sublimating to gas. Maybe it doesn't pick up on camera too well, but let's put the juice in. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Look at that. Whoa, it smells good too. I'm using strawberry lemonade, but you can use any juice you want. Orange juice, pineapple, orange, guava juice, lemonade. Look at that. So right now the dry ice is in there. It's melting. It's not melting, it's sublimating into carbon dioxide. And that's the white gas that you see coming out of the cup. And it sounds really cool too. Can you hear it? I feel like a mad scientist. Okay, let's do a zombie hand. Let's do it. So we're gonna take the zombie hand. I'll do it twice. One with the top down view, and then I'll do another one with the side view so we can see them. Oh, and then for this part you can take your gloves off. It's a little hard to stretch the glove with this glove with your thick gloves on, so you can take it and then you just stretch it. I do a pre-stretch, get it nice and open, and then I stretch it over the top of the cut like that. And now we're gonna wait, watch what happens. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that one's going. Getting bigger, getting bigger. Ah! Okay, next view I'll do a side view. That might be better. Should we let this one go and see what happens? It's gonna... Ah! Zombie hand. Okay, let's do another one. I'm gonna release the pressure. Oh! Careful. Okay, so we're gonna do it from the side view now. I'm gonna get another piece of ice. There we go. Put it in the cup. Switch to the view, the side view. The side view, okay. So I've got my dry ice in there. And then I'm gonna pour the juice in. Let's pour the juice in. Ready? Oh. Whoa! I think the sound is one of my favorite parts. Oh, you can see it too. Do you see the dry ice in there? Right there on the side, bubbling up. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off my... I like to hold the cut with my gloves on because it's still really cold through the plastic, but I'm gonna take my gloves off so that I can put the zombie glove on. Okay, so I stretch it out like this. Turn my camera down. There we go. stretch the bottom out and then like fit it over the top. Really carefully though, because you've got a container full of liquid, and then slide it over the top. And there it goes. Oh wow. It's a zombie hand. It's expanding. Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves back on in case I have to grab the cup. Ah! Whoa. Should we just let it go? Let's let it go and see what happens. What do you think is gonna happen? I didn't wait for it to expand on the last one, but this one's looking really big. Do you think it's gonna like slowly come off, or is it gonna fly up into the air? Yeah, I know, I like this sound too. It is very soothing, isn't it? Ah! It's getting here though. Whoa. Ah! There it went. That was cool. Let's do that again. Okay. I just want to check the comments. I have some friends. Oh, you hear it? Oh, cool, Kevin. Dana, yeah, it is very soothing. I like the sound too. It also reminds me of Halloween, which is, you know, at the end of the month. I love that sound. And I like the way it looks, how the gas. Here, I'll show you. Let me put this back on. Oops. Alright, I want to make sure I can see everyone's comments. I love how the gas kind of spills over the side of the cup and kind of goes down. It kind of goes down. So cool. Look at that. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to, oh, so see this one, if you notice, so this is the one I just did, and this is the one we did in the first one we did. You notice the difference? The dry ice is almost all sublimated in here. It's kind of like losing its power because it's all sublimated down. This one still is a big chunk in here. Okay, let's do it again. Or I'm just gonna, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put another chunk in this one. And then we'll put the glove over it and see what happens again. Oh, you know what? Look at this big chunk. I'm gonna... This big one. I got a big one in there. Okay. Whoa! There's a really big one. It's just coming out. That. Oh, it's kind of like popping. Oh, when the bubbles burst, they do a little poof, and then you see the carbon dioxide gas kind of do a little, go up higher a little bit than the rest. Well, that's really cool. Okay, let's do the zombie glove trick, and then we'll see what happens with this one. Is it gonna fly off faster? Okay, ready? Oh, let me turn my camera so you can see. All right, there it goes. Whoa. It's alive! It's alive! Ah! This one went really fast. Woo! There it goes. That was fun. It goes about like 2 feet, 3 feet in the air. Okay, so when you're done experimenting with the gloves and watching the zombie hand go up and shoot out, or whatever you want to do with it, you can also drink it. However, you have to be very careful not to inhale the carbon dioxide. It's not good for us to inhale that. And also, remove the dry ice before you drink it. If you want to try, you have to drink it with a straw, but I don't think it's safe to drink with the dry ice in there, because I wouldn't want anyone to ingest the dry ice. So I brought a bowl and a spoon, and you can just take the dry ice out. Whoa, there it goes. Put it in the... And you'll notice it's so cool, the dry ice actually starts to freeze the juice into little bits. Take all the... Make sure all the dry ice is out. If you want to drink it, you don't have to drink it. There's still some in there. And then you can drink it. I'm just making sure all the bits are completely gone. Okay, then you can do it with your straw. Yum, that's cold. But like I said, you don't have to drink it if you don't want to. This one's still bubbling. A little bit. There's a super tiny piece of dry ice in there, so it's not bubbling too much. Okay, that was so fun. That was fun making zombie hands. A great kickoff to the month of October. I hope everyone has a great day, and please tune in next time for a STEAM Lab Saturday. Actually, you don't have to tune in November, because we have an in-person STEAM Lab Saturday in November, and we're making constellations out of marshmallows and toothpicks. So that's on our calendar on our website. Please sign up, and that will be an in-person STEAM Lab Saturday. We'll switch to December to another live stream STEAM Lab that you can do from home, but November is in person. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you had fun watching, and I hope that you have fun doing it at home. And remember to be very safe with the dry ice, and make sure that you do it with a grown-up. All right, let's take a look at our experiment area. Look at all that stuff. Isn't science so fun? I love it. Okay, bye. Have a great day. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.